So Philip K. Dick came to believe that his novel, The Man in the High Castle, which was turned into a pretty cool series. I don't know if you've seen it. It was on Amazon a few years ago. But in that, in the novel and in the series, Germany and Japan won World War II. And so you see in America that's been divided. Like the East Coast is run by the Germans, the West Coast is run by the Japanese, and you see this kind of fascist type world. And so, he later came to believe that this actually happened, and somehow the simulators reran it again, and the current timeline is one that was allowed to go forward, like, further forward than where that one might have ended. And so he says that at some point, all these memories came flooding back to him of this other timeline. He called it, he used this Greek word, it's called an anamnesis, which means a loss of forgetfulness, right? So he said, we might be able to remember these other runs of the simulation. So anyway, that gets us into, this whole idea of, is the past what we think it is, right? That's, I think, the question you were asking, right? Because you're like, if I just remember X, Y, Z, is that what actually happened? Or is it just a representation of the past in the present?
Yeah.
And so when I started looking into the quantum physics side of it, I found something really weird. And we can talk about the observer effect, but this was like even weirder than that. And it was something proposed by John Wheeler, who was at Princeton with Einstein, and he was a bit younger than Niels Bohr and Einstein and all these kind of forefathers of quantum mechanics.